Look at that face. Wow. It almost reminds me of that Konami soccer game that people have been posting pictures of. Almost. It's not quite there. It's like almost realistic, but almost Muppet. So, I don't know. Anyway, this is Battlefield 2049. 2042, right? They do increments of 42. And it is apparently a kind of a glitchy game in its beta form at the moment. I'm going to play it, see what happens. Thank you for watching this video. Truthfully, I was this close to not even playing this. But I played Battlefield a lot back in the day. And so let's see what this new one is. Is it a dumpster fire like the previous one? Or is it a dumpster fire like the previous one? We'll find out. I'm here with a couple of my mods and friends. And we're going to do... Well, we only can do a party of 4. So we're going to swap out. But I have Vigibum, Jeff, the Monotonist. I have Great Sphinx, Gearomatic, and Bass Clef. Hello, everybody here.
Yeah.
Hello.
So you can tell that these are the lads that like to shoot, because they show up in the first-person shooter videos a lot. So
are we ready to rock and roll here, or what?
I'm ready to rock and roll with the sock on.
What character are you right now? Like, what are you looking at?
I don't know, dude with like, he's got like weird eyes.
What is, all right, the guy, like just the assault guy, he has like a little thumb drive or something on his chest. Do you see that? You know, anyone else know?
I don't know, he's very blurry right now.
He uploads his data.
It has
like
a power symbol on it.
I thought it was like a pregnancy test at first. I was like, what is this guy doing? Like,
Colonel, I'm curious. Can one get pregnant on the battlefield? Snake.
It has a power symbol.
Oh yeah, it does have a power symbol on it.
I don't get it.
yeah, well, it's a battery-powered pregnancy test.
Damn it, I forgot to turn it on again.
Turn what on?
The pregnancy test.
Oh, god damn it. Sure. Sphinx, you've played this. Mono, you've played this. Jeff, have you played this yet?
Yeah, I played a bit of it.
A little bit. Okay.
A couple hours.
The party zone is the rooftop here, as you can see, where the entire server gathers here now.
Yeah, it looks like it. So I don't really love that they're doing operators like every other game at the moment. Holy fuck.
Yeah, you know, when they said they were going to do that, I kind of thought it was going to be like, you played Battlefront, right? Where you can be like the Star Wars heroes.
Yeah,
when you
Star
get enough
Wars
points
mans.
and shit. I thought it was going to be like that, where you're like a normal soldier and you know, do enough shit and you get to be like a super soldier, genome soldier. But instead it's just like Clone Wars here, and everybody looks exactly the same.
Oh, that's cool. I like walking around a 128-person battlefield and fighting 50 of the same guy. That's awesome.
It's a baffling choice. I'm sure someone had a great reason for it.
There's a great reason. It's called you can make money off of it.
I mean, you can make money off of like, you know, generic soldier dudes where you sell like pieces of cool soldier gear and stuff like that too. Like they could have done both, but I don't know. It feels kind of like it was developed as a different game and then they changed it to be normal Battlefield.
Huh.
Well, this was
like there's supposed to
since before Battlefield 5, right?
Yeah, it's been in development for a long time. Because like this is supposed to have this like hazard zone game that they've said nothing about, and like the data mine stuff for hazard zone is that it's like a Tarkov kind of game where you like drop in with your squad and you get loot and shit, and then you bounce out of that piece. And like this map feels like it's a map for that kind of game mode, and the characters feel like characters for that kind of game mode. So I don't know.
You know, you're more of, I think it's safe to say that you're more of a Battlefield fan than I am. So I have to ask you, how has the beta lived up to expectations so far? Has it surpassed, or has it whelmed, or is it disappointing?
Some stuff is really cool and it's fun a lot of the time, but the main thing, the change with the characters and the way the specialists like work makes it feel very much not like Battlefield. Because typically with Battlefield, you have classes, right? And you have like limited gadgets and like things that those classes can do. And you have 2 slots to do that, but like in this, you basically only get 1 slot for a gadget, and anybody can pick anything. So it really limits, like barely anybody brings health or ammo unless they're bringing it for themselves. Like it's like the team play doesn't feel there. It feels very much designed to like pick whatever is best for you and run around and go crazy.
One of the crappiest parts about that too is like requesting the revive like that. It's like feels so worthless. Like after you die, it's like just let me die. Like I hate that you have to stick around for a second because no one gives a shit. Like.
Well, this
people are just running by, everyone dying.
The beta
like,
too. It's like tons of people who have no investment in the series just playing for free in the beta. Like, I mean,
I just think they should tone down the revive and let. All right, if you get downed, just let the guy fucking kill me. Like, don't let me just lay there. Like, that doesn't even make any sense.
I was able to shoot while being revived.
Oh, you can throw grenades when you're dead on the ground. By the way,
that's
a little
sick.
Cheaty. Don't tell anybody, but yeah, you can just throw grenades after you die.
Okay.
And get kills. It's very cool.
Mm-hmm. Well,
there's some cool glitches. If you get the sniper dude or the engineer dude, you can do some fun glitchy things too.
Okay. So yeah, I've seen the glitch footage, which is what I'm here for, truthfully. Because the Battlefield stuff, I am probably gonna pick this game up because I like shoot. But there's like Halo and Call of Duty coming out, and there's a lot of shoot right now. So, you know, I have to be sure I want this game before I buy it. And the thing about it is, I've always found Battlefield games to be a little unfocused because a lot of times I'm just running around an empty map. And as cool as the 128 person thing is, and like being able to fucking, you know, have all these massive battles and helicopters, I enjoy that a lot. But I think I enjoy the moment-to-moment gunplay of other shoot better than Battlefield's, just as a personal preference. But then again, the last Battlefield that I really connected with and really enjoyed was Battlefield 1. Which, what was it? The World War I Battlefield? Is that Battlefield 1? Yeah.
Yep, that was Battlefield 1.
Yeah, so that one. So I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Ultimately, right now, I'm just running around, shooting some dudes, trying to... Someone just drove by!
This one feels even more unfocused to me than other Battlefields, but
okay.
I mean, it is the beta, and like, I guess not everything is here, and
yeah,
you know,
I mean, they have time to patch over a year because, you know, no one releases a finished game anymore.
And they're adding more specialists and stuff too. There's supposed to be like 10 more, so it's not just going to be these 4.
Yeah, it's still 128 people using the same 10 characters. It just feels weird. Like, I wish the lore actually just said, like, yeah, these are clones that are, you know, fighting for the US and Russia or something.
How do you
like,
throw a grenade when you're dying?
I need help here!
You spam G. Okay. I don't know if you have to have the auto throw enabled. I have that enabled. It's in the options.
Yeah, it didn't work for me.
And I don't know if they plan on changing this, but both teams look identical. Like, there's actually no difference besides one, your team has the dot above them and the enemies don't. But that seems like they gotta have some variation in the final version. I don't know.
Yeah, I would imagine there's gonna be something. I mean, at the moment it's just blue hue or red hue. I mean, that's usually what the first person shooters are anyway. How do you parachute? Space, okay.
Oh my god.
And hold down shift and you can do like more strategic movement.
Did I just see a man dog?
Yeah, there's
Robo-Dog.
a man dog.
Okay, because I swear to God I just saw like a dude on the ground on all fours, but that's a robot that's in the game?
Oh. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean...
Oh yeah, so that's the other big thing with this one. If you press B, you can call in like robots or vehicles wherever you are in the map, pretty much, as long as there's one available to you.
Have you ever heard of the Michigan Dog Man? That may be what you just saw.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, this takes place in Michigan. That explains a lot. I mean, the map looks cool. It's like big and, you know, that's nice.
This is actually one of the smaller ones. There's like one that's in like Middle East somewhere that's coming out that's like 4 times larger. Or I think it's in India.
Yeah, I think the bigger maps do this a little bit better. It does feel a little cramped after you played on this for a couple hours.
I think a dude just teleported down. I can't tell what's happening sometimes because, like, in the corner of my eye, I see what looks to be, like, abnormal. Like, the human eye is really good at detecting abnormalities from human figures, but I keep seeing them happen, like, lightning quick, and I don't know if something's actually weird. Oh, there is a man dog. There it is. Okay, yeah.
One of the cool things you could do is if you hit T, it lets you actually, like, change your sights and stuff if you hold it. That's, like, one of the coolest things in the game I've seen so far, honestly.
Oh.
Just like being able to change your ammo type and all that shit like real quick.
Oh, that's
really
cool. Neat. Yeah, that's neat. That's neat.
Right now it's
UI
pretty buggy because if you swap ammo types, it just refills your ammo. But
because you need the AP ammo to hurt vehicles, so you could switch between that and normal ammo pretty quick, so you can actually like do something.
yeah, I do like the plus thing a lot. I just hope there's like more stuff. Like you have to select in the menu, like outside of the game, like which ones you want to bring with you, and it's not just like 3 attachments per gun or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Just more of that, but that's so like I don't know. I can't think of many shooters lately that are that intuitive with that kind of thing. So
yeah, cool. It's a neat feature.
It's always like complicated inventory management. It's like we don't fucking need to mess around with that shit right now.
Whoa. Oh, good glitch already. Nice.
I saw a dead body just floating.
Nice. Yeah, I'm floating now. I'm floating right off the building. Yeah. It's zoomed in. Okay, here we go. Now I'm floating.
You should watch for jets in the distance that they just like teleport all over the place.
Can someone revive me? Because it might be funny.
Where are you?
I don't know.
Don't let me die over here!
Someone just jumped off the building without reviving me. That's sick.
It's kind of this never-ending loop of where people don't get revived, so they don't even give you a chance to revive them, so people don't try to revive, and it just goes on forever of non-revival.
That's awesome. Teamwork.
Yeah. But I remember with Battlefield 1, it was kind of a similar way until the game released and people got more comfortable with gameplay. They have less, like, hyperactivity, ADD moments.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what the problem is. Like, that's just not conducive to this kind of gameplay. That's why I mean they should let the guy just kill you instead of letting your body like lay around.
I mean,
like
you
that.
can hold on
Doesn't make sense.
spacebar and it kills you quicker.
I know, but that's
yeah. The bleed out thing has always been a little weird. I don't know.
It's a little
Earlier, some of the earlier Battlefield games with the like way you used the defibrillator things, it was just you were dead, and then if you got revived, you came back. Otherwise, you just sat in the kill cam until it was, you know, over. But reviving was also much quicker in those games.
yeah. I think reviving's all well and good, but I think they should still let someone just finish you off if you're like fucking bleeding out there.
So, what was I gonna say? Oh, I have a new mouse. I got a new mouse because my old one I was using for like 6 years. And I got a Corsair. I said to the guy at Micro Center, hey, do you have gamer mice? And I got a Corsair mouse, and he said, well, people like this one, and it has a button that you hold to instantly lower the DPI to sniper mode.
Oh yeah, I've seen this before.
And I'm like, why do I have this? But I figured I'd stick with Corsair because I use their shitty software anyway. So,
Yeah, wait till you click it by accident. You can't find your mouse cursor for like 3 hours.
no, it lowers the DPI.
Yeah, where it gets lost in another monitor and you can't find it.
Oh gosh.
It's such a low DPI.
You move your mouse 4 feet and it goes an inch across your screen.
It's lost in another fucking galaxy.
I guess no one's gonna revive me. That's fine. I wanted to die anyway.
I gotta respawn back near where you are. I'll
That's
take care of
okay.
you, buddy.
That's okay.
Spawn in one of the vehicles if you can. It's pretty sick.
I did a helicopter a couple times, but I didn't.
The Osprey thing is fucking sick.
I didn't get a chance to kill anything.
Yeah, pretty much all I've been doing throughout the whole beta is just flying vehicles. I really love just the vehicle aspect of Battlefield. That's pretty much all I like.
You know what? I used to have a flight stick specifically for Battlefield.
Whoa.
Oh, it's how much of a gamer I was. I had it ready to go at a moment's notice. Oh wow, I'm being revived. Someone actually revived me. No, they didn't. Yes, they
Well, for
did.
Battlefield Vietnam, to fly the helicopters, you like needed it, or you got in it and just like went up and died immediately.
You get in there, and then it was just some folks are born.
Most of the sectors under control.
Just go up and down.
I remember the first time I ever flew a helicopter in an FPS was the Desert Combat mod of DF 1942. And it was so complicated to fly
I remember that.
almost no one ever flew it. Yeah, and I actually got pretty good at it, and I was so proud because it was so hard to fly it.
Someone get over here and
I
help
had like
me!
the 16-person Chinook helicopter or whatever. It was an absolute tragedy if it got shot down. Because your whole team's dead.
We just took Sector Alpha.
I'd like to use a vehicle at some point, but I'm just gonna walk around and hope for the best. Yeah, I played the Desert Combat mod. There was a pirate mod where you get to... Did we ever play this together, Mono? Like, did I ever stream this?
We did a long
did
time
pirate
ago,
one,
yeah.
Yeah, I was in there for that.
You were there for that? It was like a pirate mod. There was like a lizard that you could be. Do you remember like the alligator? There was like an alligator.
Weren't there like balloons too?
There were balloons.
Like hot air balloons.
There were hot air balloons. There were like alligators that you could become.
There was a submarine that was a barrel with like a snorkel attached to it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's the thing.
The Russians have Sector Bravo.
Fucking hell. Wait, my body just fell off the building. I wonder if I can get revived.
I'm not gonna last! Help!
Amazing. I just fell off the entirety of the building and my dude's like, I'm not gonna last! Like, how do you even...
I love it.
Someone get over here and help me!
And like when he speaks, there's no words that come out of his mouth. Like his mouth doesn't move. It's wonderful. I'm gonna jump in that helicopter.
Most sectors now occupied by hostiles.
Capture
I was in the
base
helicopter
currently.
with you for a second, Mono.
How do I shoot?
I think that helicopter only has a spotter seat. You have to be the pilot to shoot.
No, it has 2 side seats.
How do I
That's
side
just-
side seat?
F keys.
What the fuck is going on here? You were alive and then you were
F keys.
dead.
You can see on the right-hand side the symbols for each seat.
I'm getting you up. I'm getting you up. This is like the only way it's possible.
Oh yeah, thank you. Oh, I'm shooting my gun.
Allied forces control Sector
Enemy.
The only way you
Tango.
can get revived is if there's
Tango
like actually
Bravo.
cover. Where we are right now, Sphinx, this is where I've had the most fun in the beta in this area.
Yeah, I
Taking
like this area.
this oil rig or whatever it is. It's kind of like little mini battles. Oh,
This area and the roof of the big building. I don't.
Yeah.
The launch pad can be fun too.
it feels like so empty. It's weird.
You can go up the zip lines here too. It'll take you straight to the roof. Like the
Remember
vertical
what-
ropes.
What's up with like the getting cold thing? I don't understand why that's a thing.
They're like
You just get cold.
Yeah,
the-
they're like cryo
box.
containers.
Yeah, but like you just like get cold in random places in the map sometimes too. It's weird.
It's the fuel for the rockets.
It's a
man.
big,
It's
yeah, the
lots.
tanks are like broken and spraying gas out.
Not even then though, but like if it's raining out, I think you can get cold.
It's the future of first-person shooters. You have to eat. You have to survive. Like Battlefield next.
I think they might incorporate that.
Yeah, you have to like grab whatever like bugs are on the ground and eat. they're gonna turn it into Battlefield Snake Eater.
Yeah. I mean, it might not be a bad idea, honestly.
I'm sure there's some way that could be implemented.
I mean, I'm always down for new mechanics in Battlefield. Like I really liked the behemoths in Battlefield 1 and like horses and shit like that.
Oh yeah, the horses. I
just-
remember that.
It's weird. Like this game, I think the weirdest thing to me is there's stuff that's been in the series for like over 10 years that's just like not here and not really explained if it's ever gonna like to be in this game or not. So it's just a little weird. They've been having some communication issues with this game.
I mean, Battlefield 5 seems to have suffered a similar fate, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't play it, but
Oh, this guy just stole my helicopter. It's one of the most
Who watched that? You tried to fix
annoying-
it and he took it.
It's like this common Battlefield etiquette where if the driver gets out to repair, you don't jack the vehicle and leave it and then crash it.
This isn't common
Yeah, there's
Battlefield.
crossplay,
Mono.
dude. No one knows what
People
the fuck is
playing
going
this
on.
don't even know the repair tool is a thing.
I know. Yeah, I was talking about the repair tool on the Battlefield Discord, and people are like, "There's a repair tool."
We now have full control of Sector Delta.
we got the Delta. We did it.
I mean, that's the problem. The game can't be two things at once. You know what I mean? It can't be the modern fucking Call of Duty thing and Battlefield at the same time. So
I mean, it's trying very hard.
Yeah, a lot of games try hard to be several different things.
they're gonna be stretched thin on something no matter what. They should just decide on what the fuck they want to be.
I mean, again, I'm here for the glitches. Wow, thank you for
There's plenty
reviving
of
me.
that. Make sure you get a vehicle. Try to drive through a wall. It's pretty fucking dumb. Like I just drove my fucking quad through a concrete barrier at like 5 miles per hour. Does that make sense?
Well, there's a feature that isn't working very well right now that should help keep things moving.
Oh, nice.
is that,
Stank leg.
when you hold down B, it's supposed
Oh,
to
yeah,
give
that's
you
the
a menu of
stanky
vehicles you can summon, but some reason it just rarely ever works right.
Yeah, it does not seem to be
Like
working.
terror
We got an
drop
enemy
in.
dog here.
There's a
Is the-
half
are you sure that's an enemy dog? Oh, yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Well, quota's been met.
I think it's dead.
It
Killed
was
my
like,
dog, though.
yeah, it just despawned. I didn't know if it was dead or not. It just fucking stayed there until it
Well,
it
if-
disappeared.
If the owner dies, the dog eventually self-destructs.
So sad.
Neuralink.
Yeah, I'm trying to call in a Jeep. It says that we have them available, but it just doesn't do it.
Yeah,
It
that
should-
screen's so bugged.
The
It just
yeah,
random.
the seagulls are a nice touch. There's like a lot of seagulls in the sky over there. I like that. Today I was at the beach and it was extremely windy. And seagulls were fucking flying backwards. It was like, it's like just a weird sight. I'm like, oh, so this is when there's that glitch in the Matrix thing people were talking about. Got it.
And they're beta seagulls.
Oh, okay. Poor communication from creator.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try this gamer mouse DPI thing, and see if I can get some sick kills with it because, the guy at Micro Center was like, "Bro, you have no idea." And I was like, "What? I'll buy it. You got me." No, he's just a regular dude. He was a regular dude that was like, "Yeah, some people like this." And I was like, "It looks nice. It works well. That's all that matters. There's customization." And now
I have one of
it has
those.
gamer lights, of course.
I have one of those gamer mouses with like 12 buttons on the side.
Yeah, this one's just got the 2, and then the one on the other side. Oh, I lost a button now that I think about it. That's gonna be weird. Oh no, my other mouse had a button on the right side. I'm gonna be playing games a little differently from now on.
Control the majority of sectors.
Whatever will I do without an extra button? Where will I
don't know.
bind the button? Oh,
If I lost one of my like 15 mouse buttons, I'd be up a creek without a paddle. Tell
yeah,
you what.
man. You need all 15 of them.
Yeah, I gotta. I mean, how else are you gonna game?
Is that the MMO mouse or whatever?
Yeah, I have. It's a Naga.
There's like a, is it like a claw that you can play with? It's not a keyboard.
We can hold this territory.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
There's
that's that's the Nostromo, or the there's a newer name for it. I had one of the
Thanks.
older ones.
Are you plugged into the Matrix right now with your claw?
Yeah, with the Nostromo.
Your Neuralink?
See, the weather's changing here. It's one of the coolest things I like about the series. This looks really good most of the time.
yeah, it does look pretty nice actually.
And there's tornadoes that can roll in. And the tornadoes are
watch
like,
out.
devastating.
It's good.
I feel like the classes are just shitty GI Joes when I look at them. They just look so shitty.
Whenever the tornado comes in and people all start parachuting into it and like start saying all their crazy voice lines, like it feels like GI Joe shit. Really. Especially if you play as the Spider-Man guy, he gets all like yippee-ki-yay about it.
Is that the grappling hook?
Excuse me, what do you mean spider? Oh, that's me. I'm a Spider-Man.
Yeah, you have a grappling hook.
The
Yeah, you
grappling
can do
hook
some
has
cool shit
gotten
with
me
it.
killed more times than it's done anything for me. I'm like trying to grappling hook onto planes and shit and like catch helicopters.
It's great. You bring like the C4 with you and you use it to like fling yourself over to a tank and just throw the C4 on it. Works great.
It's pretty sick. Yo, someone actually landed the Osprey over here? Oh my god!
Sector Bravo is ours.
Vinny just got exploded in front of me.
No, I'm still here. I'm in
Where are
the
you?
vehicle. I'm
What?
shooting.
You got in there?
I've been in there. I've been shooting the gun this whole time.
What was landed?
I don't know.
You don't remember being landed?
No. No, it landed
another
for a
one.
second and I lived. Yeah, but I shot an enemy
Oh
helicopter
wait, that's
for a second.
That's a good guess. Yeah, it's a little confusing to tell who's who sometimes, for sure. I don't know if that's intentional or not.
Something weird just happened. Like the audio returned to combat area because I jumped out of a plane and now I'm dead and my body has been thrown into the fucking garbage. Excellent.
Yeah, there's some pretty weird audio. I mean,
It went
just bugs in general, but yeah, there's some weird audio bugs in this. Which I'm sure everything's going to be 100% fixed by launch.
Oh, of course. Yeah, this is EA we're talking about. We do not release unfinished game. I would have no problem with this game getting a 6-month delay. But I'm not a big Battlefield fan, so it doesn't really matter. But there's just so many other shooters.
I wouldn't mind either.
There's just so many shooters. I'd be busy with Halo and Call of Duty that I don't necessarily need the Battlefield. Though, it's been a couple of years since I got invested in a good Battlefield game. So, I kind of want this to be good. And what I'm playing so far, it's alright so far. I don't mind this. I'm looking forward to all the fixes they're gonna do, day one.
I'm just looking forward to the portal thing, which is basically like, I wouldn't say it's as fully featured as like Warcraft 3 custom maps, but like that's kind of the idea.
That's what they're going for? Okay.
Yeah, where you can make like custom game modes using like a web editor thing. You can like change game logic and do different stuff, and it includes a bunch of stuff from older games like Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2 and 1942.
Oh, okay. I liked Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Look at these half pipes, dude.
Jeff and I were in the same place.
Nice flying, Mono.
Little tech deck area.
You can push the talk alt and trying to fly at the same
What the
time.
fuck is that thing? It looks like a half pipe.
I haven't thought of tech decks in a long time, so thank you for reminding me.
Where's
yeah,
the
dude.
tech deck? Where are you talking about?
It's
What do you mean? They're all over the place. Oh, there's a tank over here. Watch out.
Rocket part.
Here, go back into this building, Sphinx, where the tank is. We're just exploding.
and there's a bunch of tangos on the horizon. Tangos in the 5th. Oh! Excuse me. It's zooming in on a dude who's through the ground. So I don't know where that dude is.
I need help here.
Yeah, like just looking into the horizon and seeing a helicopter fucking just nosedive.
Medic!
Thank
I'm
you,
just
Jeff.
like seeing people have no idea what they're doing. They're flying, crashing.
That was, I
everywhere
mean,
at 'em.
that was me for years in Battlefield.
Yeah, but it's still funny.
Oh, it's great.
Did the rocket launch yet? Oh no, it's gone. Someone
I think I'm
destroyed it?
shooting a guy on our team, maybe.
One down.
There really needs to be, when I'm pretty sure there will be, when it launches, needs to be the ability to call for medic or pick up or just like basic voice commands.
Yeah, it's really weird to me that they launched this beta for a 128-player multiplayer game with team-based gameplay, and you cannot talk or communicate in any like way whatsoever. Even the ping system, like the pings don't always show up for your squad. Like there's no quick wheel thing. They said it's going to be in the final game, but like no chat, no voice chat. Like I guess maybe they didn't want to moderate it or deal with it.
Or deal with it
something.
at least until the game came out when the suckers bought it already.
Yeah, it just feels super weird. You can't even like ask for help or ammo. That's one of those things where if they're making a new Battlefield game, it's like that's been in every game for like 12 years or more. Like, how did that not get added in time? That's a little weird. It feels like they start from scratch every time they make a Battlefield game instead of like, except maybe Battlefield 3 to 4.
Control sector Alpha.
That's
I
weird.
feel like the BF1 beta also had no text chat or anything, if I remember correctly.
Maybe.
Battlefield 1 had some good glitches. I remember that when I
there
first
was
played
really
it.
good glitch. You remember the like stretchy thing where
yeah.
everyone was just like rubber as they ran around?
There was like a viral Battlefield, it might have been 3 or 4, I forget which one, where like the dude had a long neck and he was prone.
Yeah.
That became a pretty famous one.
There's a whole underground tunnel area here too. I know the round's about to end. I'm right next to the entrance.
The bunker area thing
Yeah.
that connects the two. Yeah, that area is sick.
How do you open the map?
It's bugged.
It's
Yeah,
glitched.
but it's not working.
Oh, okay.
You can't look at the map. Yeah.
Yep, kind of sucks.
Alrighty.
It's okay. It's
Heat
just
over here.
beta, bro.
Wait, so hang on a minute. You're gonna tell me next that this isn't just team deathmatch?
It feels like it,
More
right?
or
It
less
feels
it
like
is,
a
I mean.
free for all. It just feels like free for all. It's
Depends
kind of
on where
weird they
you
chose
are.
to do Conquest for the beta. I think Breakthrough would have been a lot cooler with 128 people, but maybe it wasn't running well or something.
Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Fuck to this. Oh, I was
One
revived.
probably does.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
sorry about that.
No, I wanted to be revived. I just didn't expect
Oh,
it.
hey, did you see the elevator glitch yet?
No.
Here, come in here. Get in here before the match ends. Well, the doors kind of bug out, but here, come in here and
Fuck,
then
I just teleported
check
through the
it out.
doors.
Whoop.
What was the thing I played recently with the stretchy? Oh, it was Cyberpunk. Where I went through the elevator and the body stretched. Okay. You know when I'm starting to draw comparisons to Cyberpunk, it's your game is flawless.
So when the round's about to end, people try to do something funny in front of where the end game camera shows up.
They'll take every sector.
So I'm gonna try to crash the Condor into it so everyone gets to LOL a little bit.
Okay.
Thanks for the walls, Mono.
Oh, I thought I spawned on you in the Condor, but did not.
Oh shit! Got hit by a car.
There I am.
That's pretty funny.
Good.
Yeah, there's no more scoreboard at the end of the game either, which is kind of weird. And in game, you can't really see what the rest of your team or the enemy team is doing that well. I'm not really sure if that's like a beta thing or.
How long was that round? 40 minutes, or were you like a half hour?
I've been recording for 34 minutes, so I'm gonna say it was about 28 minutes or so.
Yeah,
So
makes
what would
sense,
happen if when
probably
we
pretty
all
good.
join together into a new round and then we leave, one of us leaves the squad but stays in the server and then a new person joins the squad? Would that be a way to get everyone in together?
Sounds
Yeah,
like
I
a thing
mean
we
that
should try.
should work. I think.
So I'll try leaving the squad once we load the new round.
You know what the assault guy kind of looks like? Someone tried to make Jake Gyllenhaal, but he got like stung by a bee or something.
Yeah, allergic to lobster. but continues to eat lobster.
Jake, what are you doing, man?
Oh, I had a dream. That reminds me. I had and this is completely unrelated, but I had a dream that I wrote down, something that I wanted to mention. It was Shatner melted.
Uh-oh. Is that
What's gonna happen when it goes to
foreshadowing?
space?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Like a horror dream? Like what?
No. It's just he's going to space next week, and he's gonna get fucking melted on the way up. I also I got one more. This was from 9:46 a.m. So this was the end of a dream. I woke up and wrote this on my phone, and it's you know the Billy Joel song "I Am the Entertainer," and I just wrote "I am the entertainer. I've got blood inside my stool." That's it. That's all I've written. So that was a dream I had, I guess.
Very artistic.
Wow.
Your body trying to tell you something?
I don't.
His last show.
God.
Getting older.
He's the final Billy Joel show.
Okay, I clicked leave party. So let's see if Gear or Base, are you able to join? Or Sphinx, if you can like send them an invite or something?
I don't know if we can join.
It says you're still in my squad, though.
Yeah, it says you're in a squad still, anyway.
What? Okay, let me see.
Oh, shit.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, I just joined a new squad.
Oh, now you're gone, it says.
Sector Alpha.
Yep.
Cannot join Vinny. Not friends with Sphinx.
It just won't let you join.
Says
I
that.
won't let me join you. It's
So I think
blacked
Sphinx
out,
is the
but-
party leader. So
Yeah.
I have to invite. And you're muted, Sphinx, if you're talking.
Oh my god.
I don't think the leader
Shoot my own
needs to
team.
do it. Hold on.
Oh, I can't join the party. It's not letting me. Oh, alright.
Did that work?
Let's see.
Gear, what's your...
Sector Delta's gone.
I think
This
it's
is just
Gear
Gearomatic?
It's just Gearomatic, yeah.
I don't like the way my dude holds his gun.
You know what feels kind of unnecessary? The garage doors. Like, why is there a big button for this door? It's so fucking dumb.
It locks it. It's weird.
There's a whole mechanic here that no one's using in this map is you can claim a door for your team, so it only opens for your team.
Okay, that's why it looks all fucking goofy.
Yeah, it's white by default, so it's neutral, but if it's blue, it's your team. If it's red, it's their team. I feel like it'll come more into play in like smaller interior maps.
Okay.
Like in 2042, we need giant iPad button for one thing.
Right.
Question. So I spawned back at the base to try to get a vehicle. There were no vehicles, and now I'm just running across this massive map.
Yeah, here. Nope. You can call... Oh, wait. Maybe we can't call one in.
You can
Hit
redeploy
B and
it.
see if you
Here.
can call one.
Who's
too.
McBearjew? Because there's a
I
dude
don't
on our
know.
squad called McBearjew.
Yeah, because I kicked Mono and Jeff from the party.
Right, so we
Your
can get the other.
gun's literally not making sound when you shoot it at me. Like
shoot
I hear it
shoot
behind
your pistol
me.
at me.
I managed to join the party, but it says I'm in a queue.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, I'm on a
One of you's gonna have to ride on top.
You're not this Berenstein Bear fellow.
All right, on top.
It's both
Alright,
of
we're
you.
good.
Yeah, we're hang on. Let me just get up here. Yeah, let me. Yeah, we're good. I'm just hanging out on the rotors.
It's getting a haircut.
Yeah, it's a bit of a close shave, but it's free.
Why don't they do this at air shows? It's fun to watch.
Yeah, decapitation's cool.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right now it says the match
Decapitation.
is 64 versus 64. There's no AI, so you might have to wait a sec to get in.
I'm number one in queue apparently.
Yeah, or at least you guys will be able to get in.
I'm number 2 in queue.
I am the entertainer.
I'm now number 0.
Got blood
Great.
inside my stool.
Are you still on the helicopter?
Me? No, I fell off the helicopter.
There we
Oh,
go.
I'm still on it.
Here, are you
Let's
loading
go
in?
mono.
I'm
I'll
loading
save
in.
these people.
Alright.
Oh, never mind. I fell off.
Nope. Nope. I
Oh.
loaded the main menu. Good.
Now it says countdown to matchmaking.
Yeah, I think it either kicked us out or didn't allow us to go in.
It says we're still in the party.
What the fuck just happened here?
It might just give us a 30-second countdown.
Oh, I see that. What the hell?
Yeah.
We might be able to be in the party, but not be in the same game too.
We'll see.
It's when you join a party, it tries to join the party's game that
Is
you're
there like music
you're in.
playing in here? What the hell is that sound?
I heard
yeah,
some
like
music.
to load us and then kick us back to the main menu.
It's probably because no one actually left, and maybe there's like a max queue time or something.
Yeah, it's
Because
searching.
it's buggy.
Countdown.
Yeah, the vehicles have radios in them, which is a very weird, random, unexpected choice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool.
Some folks are born.
Oh, my game.
My game
I think
too
crashed.
just crashed.
Huh.
Oh,
Oh, that's
hello.
why we're
You
able to get
loaded
in,
in?
maybe.
Wow.
Base and gear in a game with AI by themselves. Oh,
Yeah,
no, it
I'm
just
in.
I loaded
in-
into a game with Gear and Sphinx.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if it re-fucking queued us and took everybody.
oh, that's weird.
Oh,
Like,
that's probably what
That was
happened.
Wow.
Fucking dumb. Of course it would do that.
like the person
Yeah.
who isn't the party leader can queue for the party outside of the game they're already.
Well,
in. That's weird.
Because it auto-queued us, yeah. Great.
Yeah, there's just straight up music in this vehicle.
I mean, it would be cool if there wasn't just like chaos. Like, what do you need to listen to the music for?
Yeah.
There's actually
Yeah.
a talk radio station that has like lore about the background story of all this. I just sat and listened to the entire thing. It was like a little 5-minute show.
How'd they not kill you and no one found you?
That's just in a good hiding spot. Maps are big enough. There's places you can go where no one will ever get to you.
It's a very mono thing.
I was like just about to
hide
say
in the
that,
corner,
Sphinx.
Hide in the corner of the battlefield map to listen to the
Alone,
radio.
listening to the radio.
Hey, I'm one of the founders of the Battlefield Easter egg Discord that has like 4,000 members now.
Oh my god, you have no idea. I just got in a car and it started flying. What the dude? What the fuck?
Are you're not taking video footage of your side
I
of
am right now.
Thank you.
This is insane, dude. I got in the Jeep and hit. I just started being able to move the Jeep like I was a person.
I don't know
how
what
to
that means,
explain
but
it.
all right.
Like the Jeep started walking, man. Like walking around as the
Okay,
Jeep.
you need to get me that footage so I can get it to Johnny. We're not in the same... Jeff, you're not in the same game as me, right?
No.
Sphinx, does it say that I'm in your squad? Or not?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That is the weirdest thing I've seen in this game so far.
Still says we're in a party.
Oh, I'm in old.
Before the end of the video, you should do the drone glitch, because that will probably be fixed when it releases. It's where you stand on your own drone and you like defy reality and are in two places at once.
Okay.
We also fall through the map at the
I'll try that right now.
turret.
How do you do a drone? You can fall through the
You
map
have
of the turret?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
put your turret down, jump on top of it, and then pick it up.
Wait, where are you? I'll go to...
I flew my drone into a box and now I'm stuck in a box.
You just disappear. That's it.
Warning, return to combat area. How? It looks... The scene of what just happened for a minute looked like when Cloud lets go of Aerith in the water. Without spoiling too much.
Yeah, good job.
So the drone glitch, you have to actually set the drone as your equipment?
Yeah, you
Like, or
switch
is it
to
an
the
operator?
recon person.
Can you get on my drone?
It's the yeah. You could probably jump on someone else's maybe. It's the sniper dude.
So how do you call a vehicle to your location? What button?
B.
It's B.
Here. You want
But
to try
it
and get
may
this
or may
drone
not
in?
work.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just,
Check our surroundings.
The fuck?
Almost, almost.
Oh, I don't know how to go back down.
How do you go up as the drone? Space is not working.
It randomly glitches out. It's really annoying.
If you're standing on it, it won't ascend anymore. You kind of have to like go at a weird angle to actually make yourself rise up.
I'm hitting up. Are you able to just? I don't know.
But
Yeah,
I believe the
hitting up, but you're
glitch
not going up.
happens is when you get out of the drone view while you're standing on it, I think.
What keeps happening is my guy keeps deploying another drone. So I have 2 drones out, and then one blows up. I don't know.
Wait, let me see if they fixed it or something. Actually, there hasn't been a patch, so they shouldn't.
Yeah, they're not patching this.
Like, what's the best way to do it? Like, be standing on like a box, like halfway on the box.
Like there's like on a fence, like on the guardrail thing, you put it like by the guardrail, and you can like put it under you.
All right, give that a shot.
Someone shooting at us?
That was me. How do I die?
Just use
Push
grenade or
escape and do
something.
redeploy. Okay, I did the glitch. I just put the drone out and then have it as low to the ground as it can go, and then
I don't think it works
Stand
for
on it.
other people.
yeah, you might have to use your own drone.
Let me see.
And people watching the video would be like a epilepsy
Yeah,
warning.
you
'cause
just
it-
you disappeared, Gear.
Yeah,
I
you're
fell on
gone.
the ground, yeah.
You're gone.
I'm swimming at the bottom of the ocean.
Drone activated.
There is water at the bottom of the ocean, confirmed.
Confirmed. Myth busted.
I was trying to do it on a fence, and someone fucking ran me over with a Jeep.
Oh, nice, cool, glitchy drone this is.
Sphinx, what point are y'all at?
So
We're
you can
like-
get out of the drone, Vin, and walk, and then go back into it. So that might help you as well.
We've secured sector
How do you get out of it? Just exit.
Right click or E. Yeah.
Yeah, and then as long as you still have the thing, what you do, you can hit E again to get back in. Oh, you just rose up in the air. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I can see how this would work. No. Get close. I'm getting close, but then now I have weird, like, collision with the bottom of my shoe.
You're floating.
Nothing
Yeah,
can.
you're able to get up a little bit, but
Like nothing's happening otherwise.
Maybe you gotta like orient yourself
Oh my god.
differently.
Oh my
Work.
fucking god. Epilepsy warning, like Mono said. Holy shit.
Control sector Alpha.
Whoa. Oh, and then when I press E, everything's fine. And then when I press E again... Wow.
It's probably what it feels like to be only halfway out of the matrix. You're just like part way out. It's like
Probably what it
total
feels like to
chaos
2.5
limbo.
Okay, I'm done with the glitch. It was very entertaining for a couple seconds there.
I did manage using the drone to get myself at least like 30 feet into the air once. It was tricky to do.
Yeah, you can kind of get up there a little bit, but yeah. I tried jumping so that I could get the drone to go up more, but it wasn't working.
I'm not
It's-
sure how people.
yeah.
I'm not sure how people did this, but there's a glitch where you can get teleported really far away, and it will load all the lowest level of detail stuff, and it will take a long time to render back in, so you'll see the whole world in like PS1 graphics.
Yeah,
People are
I
able
love
to
LOD
do
glitches
that.
are great. That was happening in the Call of Duty beta. I had an excellent
server
moment.
froze, yeah.
I died and my guy rolled under those like frozen tanks, the cold shit, and he turned into like a PS1 polygon, man.
Yeah, all the smoothing turns off, so yeah, you're just gray with like Virtua Fighter quality model.
The the Call of Duty one had a very good LOD model. It's so good that and Johnny and I appreciated the artistry of it so much that it became the thumbnail of the video.
Nice.
Because hey, even LOD models have their own artistry.
True.
Is there a flashlight?
I think you get a barrel flashlight if you hold T.
Yeah, for a couple of guns, you can use it.
Whatever the bottom category is, sometimes there'll be a flashlight, and then you push X to turn it on.
Oh, X. Alright, cool.
Oh my god, the sound glitched out while I was doing the glitch. It's like the Doppler effect. It's like rolling around me.
Motherfucker.
It's very weird.
One dude in this tunnel.
You can shoot out the lights too, and it'll be like pitch black.
It is pitch black, yeah, and then some dude just flanked us and ruined...
I'd like to see like an extensive, totally dark underground area.
What's happening to that dude's body?
Get me up from here!
Alright, I'm just gonna die. Battlefield, please! It's my favorite one. I'll use a submachine gun again. Any other good glitches that you know how to activate, or do you just have to live and learn?
I mean, you can get some funky vehicle physics shit going on a few different ways. Here, I'm gonna res you.
If
You mean run me over? Like that one Red Letter Media video where there is some movie where they actually ran over a guy's head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the watermelon.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so everyone's in this server right now? All of us? All 6 of us?
No.
Yeah,
I don't believe so.
I'm in the server with y'all. Because I see you on the
I think I'm in a different server. I'm still in the original one.
Oh.
Here, come here.
If you want
I
to
don't know
see-
how I did this before, but if you get in this, drive this truck, and just drive it, and I'm gonna, don't get too far ahead of me, but I was able to flip someone's truck by hopping, oh, you're a little in the ground there. Just by climbing on the back of the truck a bunch. You gotta move a little bit.
This reminds me of the car surfing I did in GTA 3. Which, you know, there's a remastered collection coming out apparently, and I hope the car surfing remains.
Vin, I found your drone.
Oh yeah, it's still just chilling.
Yeah.
Really? My drone is just there?
Yeah,
Oh.
it just chills.
Gonna say, if you want to see more crusty graphics, if you get in an aircraft and just fly way out of bounds, you'll see like 2 polygon trees. Kind of like, I don't know, well, Sphinx reminds me of the trees in EverQuest. Because yeah, the terrain
It was
quality
a sick jump, bro.
drastically drops the further away from the main area you get. You can get there in a helicopter.
Have you seen the people floating outside the planes?
I have.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
There we go.
flew a little
yeah.
bit. That's weird. This is what I just call bug testing. Like,
think I'm
like
standing
free bug testing.
Pretty much.
Which I guess that's what a beta test is anyway, but like I do this with games that have been out for 4 years.
I think that's just what playing video games
Holy
is, man.
shit. What is this vehicle?
Where are you down? Oh, there you are.
I'm in the fire.
They control Sector Charlie.
It looked like you were inside the crate for a second. I was like, how am I supposed to get you?
I just randomly died somehow. It says the guy shot me, but he shot me from behind the dumpster.
You can also ride the rocket almost into space if you line things up right. You have to be the grappling hook guy, and then right when it takes off, you can wedge yourself between like the boosters on the bottom and the main fuselage, and then you can ride it up to the sky.
I like the grapple hook guy. Because grapple hooks are cool, and Apex Battlefield is my favorite version of Battlefield.
At least we don't have jetpacks.
Do you remember when in Halo they like added a couple mechanics and people were like, no. Like Halo is a game where if you add a sprint feature, people get pissed. But that's the thing. I agree. Like there's so many games that do the same thing. And it's like you have a sprint feature, iron sights, same tactical gameplay. Let Halo be Halo, man. It's like when they did a GoldenEye remake and they just did Call of Duty as GoldenEye. It's like, no, just go back and do GoldenEye. It's fine.
Sector Alpha is ours.
But the next generation won't understand why it's not like the games they're familiar with.
So, there have been a number of reviews that have been getting clowned on because of Metroid Dread. This game unaccessible, too hard, don't want to play. I want this game easy. Please! Then they rate it like a 6 out of 10.
Wait, really?
It's hard?
It's happened, yeah, it's a hard game. It bites back a little bit. And, I think Metroid fans are actually happy about this because we're used to like Metroid games being kind of easy. I'm looking at U-Zero Mission, and Super
You're
kind of.
definitely in for a treat, for sure.
Yeah, the difficulty is good in my opinion, but then like you have people reviewing the game poorly because they're like it's not accessible. It's like, well, what do you need a game to do to give
Just
it a
watch
good
it on
score?
YouTube.
What kind of games do they like playing?
Like, I don't mind that you want an easier game, but, like, I guess they want a difficulty setting. But...
I mean, when you get killed by the robot thing, doesn't it just spawn you, like, a room before where you died or something?
Pretty much.
Okay, so...
yeah. I don't know either.
You at the room. Like, you just go
They
back
just
in.
want to be able to call Luigi when the game gets hard.
Luigi mode has been engaged.
Don't let me die.
Oh, your pregnancy test glows. That must be what it looks like when it gets turned on.
Well, you get turned on a whole lot before the pregnancy. I wish I didn't butcher that.
It's fine.
It's just an iPod shuffle, don't we?
Sphinx, what point are y'all on?
See?
Oh.
See?
Pushing. See.
Charlie objectives under control. Sector secure.
So
The
you can
ragdolls in
just,
this
like-
game
Yeah.
are so fucking dumb. So fucking goofy. Like, you could just put, like, some
Okay.
laugh tracks and funny sound effects with some of the ragdolls in this game and make, like, a whole fucking...
Oh yeah, this is like perfect 2015 Vinesauce content. Truthfully. Like you can really get some good stuff out of this. Also, Sphinx, that zipline moment, you knocked me off the zipline.
Yeah, I know.
You just punch through the fence?
Sector Echo
Yeah,
has been seized
that's how
by
you
the
get through 'em.
Russians.
I realized
The
it actually punched through.
punch animation's a little weird.
Yeah, and it's the same for every character.
How do you, like, because you switch to a knife, but sometimes you punch.
Hold your melee button if you want the knife.
Oh.
Oh, they added the Warzone takedowns to this game too. So instead
Oh,
of doing
yeah.
like the first person animation where you steal their dog tag like every other Battlefield game, now it's like a third person like
We gotta go big!
there's
kinda
probably gonna be like what's a dance? The Charleston. You do the Charleston and then you cut their throat.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get fucking shot and just, like...
you floss, but the knives are in your fists, and you just like cut them up with the knives. That's cool. Also, there was a dude who was standing and then died instantly with no, but he like went from perfectly standing straight to just insta dead. Like,
Yeah.
It's very
Pre-existing
nice.
condition.
Man, I want to see what this game looked like 4 months ago.
Yeah, I know, right? Mono played in the technical alpha. I don't know
Yeah.
if you can talk about it, Mono. You might get EA might come cease and desist you.
DMCA, yeah.
I'll just say it needed another like photo sensitivity warning before playing the alpha because of shader problems, but
So,
how long have you been working on this? Like in total?
I think like 2.5 years now, something like that. 2 years.
Is this like on a new engine or something?
It's the next upgraded version of Frostbite, but it's still Frostbite.
Oh.
Which the last time it was updated, like Battlefield 4, Hardline 1, and 5 all used the same version of Frostbite. And
Yeah, it's
Battlefront
gotta-
1 and 2.
Got a new Toyota Corolla engine. That's what this game has.
Bro, did you just blow the fuck up?
Yeah, why
What
did
the
I blow
fuck?
up?
You just like,
Why?
I don't know, dude.
Why did I blow up?
Oh, you crashed into an oil barrel,
Oh,
I guess. I just saw you hop on an ATV and explode.
I guess those were. Oh, it's you see these red barrel remnants. It's the
Red gamer
universal,
barrels.
yeah, universal symbol of explosion barrel. I get it now. So I was gonna mention in regards to Mono not getting revealing too much information, and then not getting keys anymore or invites. Ubisoft does not send me codes anymore.
Yeah, because you talk
I
shit about the rabbits
think-
or what?
Not rabbits. I'm thinking the Far Cry.
Oh god.
Didn't you
Vinny.
play like the full game?
Swap. Look at his hands while he moves, while he drives.
Oh god, they're
Look how-
awful.
the wheel. Look at the wheel. It like tilts.
It's so it's so unfinished.
It's okay.
Not only does it spin, but it's like rotating in and out like it were yokes.
It looks like, I don't know if it looks the same for me, but it's like going at you're right now driving at 2 FPS.
Yes. That's
Okay.
exactly what I said.
Okay.
So like when I actually turn, is it? Oh hey, yo, check it out, tornado.
wait. Swap with
Drive
me, and
into
I'll
the-
drive towards the tornado, and you can see
it.
exactly what it looks like.
make sure you parachute in the tornado. It's actually kind of cool.
Oh, I want to kill this
The
motherfucker.
enemy has Sector Bravo.
Can you go third person while you're in a vehicle?
The
yeah,
driver
let's see.
can. I don't know if you can.
Should be.
Oh my
C.
god, how did I fucking miss that guy?
No.
Yeah, they're going the
The
driver.
Russians have to retake our sectors or they're done for.
Is that actually a tornado going?
If the main map has a big yellow line going through it, that means a tornado's about to roll in.
Can't.
How did that not hit him?
Instead of like a traditional death animation, you just disappeared. Like you were driving,
Res.
you got hit with a
Oh.
bullet, and then you just disappeared.
He
Because
got
I'm
knocked out of
outside.
the car.
You guys want to like help out in there, or just gonna like?
Oh, the tornado is coming through. Oh, we got to go in the tornado, Vin. You have to go in the tornado.
Yes.
Come ride the tornado. It's so weird. It feels so disconnected from the rest of the. It's really cool, but it's like, it's just a huge distraction that randomly happens.
Yeah, I mean that's for the trailers.
Every time I see the tornado, it reminds me of the meme of that like one Australian guy. With the, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
With the flags?
The dude. It was like a viral video that was fake. He's
No.
like,
I know what you're
rolls
talking
up-
about.
Rolls up in his truck, and then he like, there's a tornado, and he stands in front of it, and he makes a funny face, and the funny face is the meme.
Doesn't he say something like, "Oh, it's a big one" or something like that?
Yeah.
I know Ross has an emote of the guy because he's Australian.
I can't wait for the new TikTok trend of tornado chasing. I've been waiting for it my whole life, and finally it's upon us. We have people swallowing earbuds. Up next, tornado challenge.
Well,
Drive a fucking ATV into the center of a tornado, film it for TikTok, and survive.
Shit, Paxton. Fucking Twister, man.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
are
it's pretty good too.
Twitch streams of amateur storm chasers that you can watch. Almost the same thing.
Is this helicopter spinning for you, Vin? You still on the roof?
I am dead. Do you need a license to chase tornadoes? Like, is there like a...
Forces have been decimated.
Is there any
don't know.
protections against this as a hobby? Because, like, you know, some jackasses are like, oh yeah, I'm a tornado chaser, and then get themselves fucking, like, pulped.
I don't think it's a thing that's safe enough to like certify people to like fucking chase.
Oh,
after
so
them.
that then if they do it, they're just assholes. I got it. Got it.
I think people are doing it just like out of, you know, taking their own
Yeah.
risks and shit.
Yeah, because there would never be state sanctioned tornado chasing.
Well, if they die, there's only one reason why.
Sounds like a fucking JRPG.
Yeah, it sounds like insurance would not like this. I have tornado insurance. Like, what do you mean? Like your house? No, like my fucking body. Like, oh, so what do you do for a living? I chase tornadoes. Yeah, this insurance isn't gonna work out so great. Sorry. We're gonna have to drop you.
Yeah, Mother Earth doesn't have insurance to pay.
No.
It's like once
What
you catch
yeah.
the tornado, like what do you do with it?
I guess, has anyone ever JO'd into a tornado, you think?
Isn't there like a vinyl anime figure of a similar thing? It was popular in like 2002. I don't remember.
See,
the
when
name.
you say that and then combine it with the word anime, I already don't know a lot of anime, so when I hear that, I just, like, my prejudice builds.
Right. I know even less about anime than you, and I remember this thing. I just remember thinking, like, why does this figure exist? It was like one of the first times I ever learned, like, oh, anime can be this? Oh, okay.
Anime
What, Jang O into a tornado?
Well,
Is that
it was
what
a
we're talking
tornado
about here? I just
of
want to be
JL,
clear.
yeah.
It sounded like you said something else. Like.
Jang O into a Turner?
I'll post a screenshot of the figure in the Steam or screen chat.
Oh, we got to go to the tornado. The game's about to end.
Yeah, I got a truck. It's just kill yourself and spawn on me.
Where's the tornado? Oh, there it is.
I died real good just then. Okay,
I'm swings his truck in because
I'm gonna get, yeah, I'm gonna
gotta
do
go.
that. I'm gonna do that.
The
Oh,
enemy has
this
captured
asshole.
Sector
Oh,
Delta.
fuck off, guy.
We don't stop him, we'll take every sector.
Okay, we're in the truck. It's like Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt. Here we go.
The little Pepsi things they had. That's what you
I remember
learned.
that, yeah, the metal things.
You're the Pepsi.
Warning, return to combat area. We're all fucking
we
dead.
got flung. We got flung so far away. God damn it.
There's actually a lot of like good actors in that movie.
I only remember those two.
Resources.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
What? Phil Hoffman was in that?
Fucking what's his name? I don't remember his name ever. Guy from The Princess Bride. He was like a doctor. in it.
Carrie Elways?
Yeah.
You said yeah, but I heard no assurance in your voice.
Yeah, that it was him. I don't think he had like a
About to
major
end.
role.
Hurry up and get in it.
So I noticed that a lot of people are at this tornado.
Yes.
So what
Yeah,
is
whenever it
supposed to
shows
be a
up, people go
deterrent?
mental.
What's supposed to be some like a deterrent to be avoided? Everyone's like, yes.
Everyone's just running and shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. This game's whole story, it's like, oh, this horrible like climate crisis and these poor refugees. And then when you play the actual game, all the like refugee fighters are like, oh shit, a tornado. Jump in.
Hell yeah,
Fucking flying
baby!
around.
Like no, not just refugee fighters, clones of each other.
He's badass though. He has a grappling hook. He's like Link.
35 of each character. jumping
It's
into
the hook shot.
tornado.
Tornado.
Can't believe they ripped off
That's how they-
Zelda like that.
That's how they rejoin when they all smash together.
Oh, it makes sense now. They fuse into the ultimate dream. I feel like I had a dream about Bob's Burgers, but I don't have anything written down. I just have, I am the entertainer. I've got blood inside my stool. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything about that. Yeah. I did have there was a Shatner dream. It wasn't
Did you see
just
that picture
Shatner melted.
of the burger dog? Speaking of burgers.
Burger dog.
Yeah, like they didn't have any hamburger buns left, so they made a hot dog shaped hamburger because they only had hot dog buns.
For a dog?
Yeah, look at those.
Oh, you mean like a hot dog? I thought it was like an actual canine.
No, they ran out of hamburger buns, so they made hot dog.
Who's
hamburgers.
they, Jeff?
I don't know. People in the picture.
The people.
Ham dogs.
Oh, I thought this was like at Comic-Con or
I
something.
mean, maybe.
This wouldn't surprise me if like the vendor ran out of oh, that's so disgusting. Oh,
It looks so nasty.
and that's why we don't put beef into that shape. It doesn't change the taste, but it certainly changes the experience. Yeah, because one year I'm at Comic-Con. I've told this story before, but if you guys haven't heard it, I'd like to tell you. And I'm hungry. I had just taken the ferry, and I took a taxi over to the Javits Center, and I'm fucking starving. And at the time, the food inside the Javits Center, there wasn't like a big food truck lineup like like there is now, which makes it easier. So outside it was just vendors, street meat. So all of them are swamped except like one guy. I finally get to this guy, and he's got no more like sticks. He's got no more vegetables. He's got no more hot dogs. I'm like, so what do you have? And he's like, I have this. And it's just like chicken balls. It's like what you put on the kebab. It's like the chicken part of the kebab. And I'm like, well, what do I do with it? And he put it in aluminum foil. And I'm like, well, do you have any sauce? And he's like, give me a minute. And then he goes over and checks at another like vendor for sauce. And he had no sauce. So now I'm just eating like chicken, basically what is just chicken like rolled. Like just chicken nugget almost. And it's in aluminum foil, and I had indigestion and like disgusting like undercooked chicken burps the entire time I was at Comic-Con. And yeah, it was awful. I don't think it was undercooked, but it definitely something was wrong with that chicken. This time I mentioned I had steak bulgogi from one of the vendors, and whoa, okay. Why is our operator going woo? And the steak the steak tasted like shoe leather. But the rice and the veggies were fine. So it was at least a step up from what I like to call aluminum foil chicken. It's my grandma's recipe. You should try it. It's great. Oh, I got you. I can get you back.
Thanks, dog.
We control most sectors of the battlefield. Our troops now
Oh, you got like RuneScape animations on the ladder.
Oh yeah.
Let me see.
Here, let's see if it does it for you.
I'll go up behind him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. RuneScape animations was a very apt
Yo,
description.
do you see this person over here?
No, there's a
You see
person.
this?
No,
Oh, the floating people?
Yeah.
I see
I don't have
nothing.
that right now, but I have seen it.
I'll put it in the general.
I put some screenshots in yesterday of people floating around.
They're glowing blue too.
Is,
I'm not
is
really
this guy
sure.
like thick?
Oh my god. No, hold on.
We got
Oh, he's just a
banging
floating dude. Yeah, I don't see him.
Here. Here's a good face for you.
Thanks. I just died while looking at this good face, but that's fine. Oh,
Granny's having some trouble.
yeah, that's they're gonna patch that out day one. Don't you worry about a thing.
Maybe that's a skin.
Do you call this operator Granny?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have just the song.
Originally, they changed her after the reveal trailer. She was older, but she had like a shaved head.
Yeah,
And then
she's from,
for no
that-
reason, they gave her like gray hair and made her a lot older. It was like the character wasn't finished or something. I don't know.
Or they wanted to.
Maybe they did more demographic.
Yeah, they wanted to
That
appeal to
granny
the old demographic.
The gaming grannies.
The olds.
The game. No, the granny game. You never played that?
I played the grannies.
That's the crossover, man. That shit's hot right now.
Did you say grannies are hot? No, right? You didn't say that.
I think you heard what you wanted to hear.
Oh, okay. Got it.
You know. No hate, no hate.
No. To each their own. Listen, you just take the dentures out. Okay, so there's weird things happening now in the sky.
Yeah.
A couple weird things, for sure.
That guy's name was P-Bomb.
It's the newest thing. It's like a bath bomb, but you just pee in the tub.
Yeah, I've
Soon
been
they
seeing a lot
sell
of.
celebrity pee bombs. Yes, Mono?
So I've been seeing a lot of especially interesting names because this is cross-play, so we're playing with Xbox players and
Are we?
PlayStation players.
Yeah.
So the Switch version, we're playing against people playing the Switch version too, right?
Totally.
That's why the RuneScape graphics.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're just playing a top-down view. It's like what the fuck is that game? I can't think of the name of it. It would have been a good joke if I could think of the name of it, but yeah, you get the idea. Soldat? Is that the correct?
Oh yeah.
That's a side view game.
That was a side view though. Okay.
I've never heard of that, but it just sounded like the most random word.
Soldat. Yeah.
German for soldier, I think. Oh no, Polish. I think.
There is this game that only Joel knew about. Like, almost no one that I know of knew that this game existed, except fucking Joel of all people. And it was called Meteor. And it was a top-down view of a game. You're like a Marine man. It's got a level editor. And a lot of guns. And you just... It's like a shitty version of Hotline Miami. Where you just go through maps. There's chickens, there's eggs, there's like bugs, there's soldiers, enemy soldiers. Like, it's really nothing special, but it was free.
It's like a browser game.
No, you downloaded it, but it was like if you type best free game in like 1999 to 2000 something, you might find it on a list. So yeah, Joel of all people, like years later, it's like, wait, you played that too? I fucking played that.
Kind of reminds me, I played a game called Infantry for a long time. It used to be called Infantry Zone. But yeah, that's also a top-down shooter thing.
Okay. Because when you said infantry, I just thought there was I think there was a Half-Life mod called Infantry, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that does sound familiar. I don't remember for sure, though. There was like firearms in Half-Life 1 that
Yeah,
people like.
I talk about that one from time to time. That one I have good memories of. I have good memories of the best I've ever been in a video game was in Firearms, which is in one map. If you knew the map well enough, you could get behind the enemy spawn point, and you could just go fucking ham with a heavy machine gun. And I racked up hundreds of kills in a couple matches. It was hard to get behind the enemy spawn point, but once you got there and you had the right weapon and plenty of ammo, you were just unstoppable. So,
Sure, you had a lot of pride in the spawn camping kills.
Yeah, that was you know, that was a highlight. And I
When
haven't.
you're a kid, it's fun.
I peaked. I was popping off, and I was, you know, I haven't popped off like that in a very long time.
And there was a exploit like really early on in Team Fortress 2's history, where as an engineer you could get into the enemy spawn using teleports, and you could build a sentry gun in their safe spawn zone area. I used to do that constantly until they patched it.
Wow, whoever's flying that jet is a real fucking maverick. Dude, first of all, is defying the laws of physics. Like, aviation laws have to be rewritten because of this one dude in this jet. And is also doing very risky maneuvers. What's the point of the rocket, by the way?
Shoot down planes?
There really isn't a point. I mean, it's a part of like the story thing. So there's like a period of time
that
when all
big
the
one.
supports separate on it, and if you damage a rocket during that period, it'll blow up, and if you protect it, it'll launch. But it doesn't affect anything. I mean, it changes the layout of that base because there's like debris everywhere and stuff. But that's about it. And I know Sphinx was saying once that, well, like in Battlefield 4, a really cool thing is they had like levolutions where huge events would happen that would actually alter the map pretty significantly, and the gameplay would change and everything. We're hoping they'd have that here, but don't really know if that's going to happen for sure. I mean, we've only seen one map, an old version of one map, so...
I've been sniping one dude and missing every shot because of bullet drop-off for the past minute. And he's been shooting at me, and it's been the same thing, back and forth. Wow. So that's been fun.
I heard people say that, like, there isn't a bullet drop in this game. I don't know. Like, people are always surprised when they snipe.
I absolutely have just watched bullets drop off. And I have learned I'm a terrible sniper.
Dropping mad bullets.
Dropping loads.
No, just fire any gun into the horizon. You can watch the tracer fall. Just don't even aim down the sight, just hit fire.
If you want some epic memes, you should switch to the C4 and just keep clicking the detonator, and it says little meme phrases on it. That's the time we live in.
Oh, really? Official memes? Like,
well, they're
officially...
really subtle. Only one of them is an actual internet meme, but they're kind of like, you know, XD funny.
XD funny? That's its own genre.
It's a tier of funny, yeah.
Someone got a tank on the roof?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I guess if you summon it.
Yeah, you can call one in while you're up there.
If the menu works, yeah.
Yeah, why doesn't the menu work?
It's because it's the beta of Battlefield 2042, bro.
Oh, I thought it was because there was like a specific
it's a
restriction.
I mean, there is a limited amount that are supposed to be available, but a lot of times, even when it says one's available, like it just doesn't work when you try calling it in.
Yeah, because I'm like attempting to do a spawn right now.
Yeah, it says unavailable for me, except for the truck. But the truck.
And I'm pretty sure in the older version of this that there was way more vehicles present at one time. Like Sphinx and I were talking, it seems like they kind of limited for the beta, but I remember seeing like 6 helicopters in at one time. I remember just thinking like, oh my god, there's so many vehicles, but now this seems really tame.
I mean, maybe that was part of their performance fixes for the beta.
True, yeah.
Remove everything.
Less vehicles.
Yeah.
I mean, this map, the way this is set up right now, this map has less vehicles than like a lot of Battlefield 4 maps that are much smaller, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they just disabled it for technical reasons.
The dog's trying to shoot the planes.
you listen to the dog, it sounds kind of like Kylo Ren. Actually, more like the...
Oh, you mean like his actual voice? Oh,
It's got terrible DLSS fucking temporal like banding or whatever you want to call it. Ooh.
I'm doing nothing of worth up here on this roof. Nothing.
Yeah, there's
Defending
gotta,
B1.
I mean, I'm enjoying
gotta-
looking at the hurricane, the tornado.
Oh, we should go try and get it in again. Wait for it to come a little closer.
And I just got myself killed. Yeah, this spawn I was completely useless.
there's got to be a name in like game design where a spot where players just naturally gravitate to and they don't understand why, and then they just sit there and don't do anything. Because like the rooftop of that base is like that. Like half the server will just sit up there like the whole round. Not really.
I mean, there's a good reason. There's a capture point there.
Well, there is, but
And
there's,
it's like the biggest
other
sniper
bases.
spot and stuff. There's, you know, if you go there, there's always going to be people there fighting pretty much. Very rarely does it ever get like just left alone.
Yeah, I mean maybe it's a symptom of the other parts of the map just aren't as fun as that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that assessment on this particular map. There's a lot of copy paste buildings, which is a little unfortunate, and they aren't even very interesting buildings too, which kind of sucks. And they don't even collapse like Battlefield buildings, which makes me sad.
2 steps forward, 1 back.
Well, maybe we'll be proven wrong in, what is it, November 14th for release?
Maybe. It would be nice. But I mean, the thing is like DICE for the last... I know they're like employees changing shit, but for the last like 10 or 12 years, every beta pretty much is how the game is when it comes out. Like minus a few fixes, but... The betas have always felt kind of like demos.
Nah, bro, they have a month. They'll revamp the entire game. That's like anytime, you know, people are like, no, the beta, it's just the beta. The game's gonna be great. Like any game. It's like, yeah, I mean, depending on how close the beta is to release, you're probably not gonna see a huge improvement. And Back for Blood is an example. Like, they fixed some glitches and shit, but if I'm not mistaken, mostly they just made it a little easier. And it started getting better, like, previews and coverage from, like, gamer journalisms. From, like, that seems to be one of the consensi that people have arrived at. I think the game was a little too hard for the beta, truthfully. The alpha. So, I think the beta worked a little bit better. But...
Wait, which game?
Back for Blood.
Back for Blood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wait till the Sigma, though.
The
It's
Shrigma?
alright.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever gonna top Left 4 Dead.
I don't think it can.
No.
I like Left 4 Dead 1 better than 2 and any other games that tried to do the same formula. It was so much simpler. I just don't like it when they try to complicate it with all kinds of like progression systems, and it's like you go into the game bringing all these stats that you grinded. I like it when it's just all about what you do right then and there, and that's it.
It's one of the reasons Breath of the Wild worked so well for me, is... like, you weren't leveling up Link. You were basically just making him more powerful, but... like, with the health and everything. But for the most part, like, yeah, you just... weapons were like, yeah, I will throw this weapon. I don't need this weapon.
C2.
Huh?
Let's go into the hurricane. C2, head to
Okay.
C2 and get in the hurricane. We can actually, like, fly around it this time. Instead of-
Like, Breath of the Wild for me was the perfect balance of progression, but also good game feel and, like, good procedural... like, what is going to happen with the physics and the engine. It was, I played the game because the joy of exploring was better than the items I was gonna find while exploring, truthfully.
And when it's like a franchise that you already really like going into it, it's always cool to see like, oh, what will Nintendo do next with these characters? Like, you're always just interested in seeing official canon things happening.
But yeah, just games that are fun to play. Like, that's been a Miyamoto philosophy that, you know, I don't always agree with that dude's philosophies in regards to like game stories and other things, but I definitely approve of the idea that a game should be fun first and foremost, and like just fucking jamming like progression to every aspect of a game so that you have to like get that grind on, bro. I mean, it's nice to have something to work towards, but like, you know, it's not necessary if the game's fun. Just have a couple like costumes that you can unlock. That's good enough for me.
Are y'all at the tornado?
I'm flying around in it, yeah.
You're literally flying around in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look at
if
it. You
you-
see my marker.
If you're on foot, you can just get sucked up and deploy your parachute and just stay in the air forever, pretty much.
Well, it looks like everyone's doing that.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's the meta.
The place to be.
Yeah, it's for the sky duels. This is the sky duel portion of the round.
You can fucking kill people while you're up here. It's great.
yeah.
Yes, you can.
Good luck, but it's great.
And if you hold down shift too, you get more control over your parachute, but you can't shoot.
Here we go. This is
All right, I gotta-
absurd.
I gotta get you going for now. Thanks for playing, everybody.
All right, Jeff. Thanks. Have a good night, man.
Take it easy.
See ya.
I think this game has a lot of potential to be good.
Ooh, I killed a guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for it, and I had a lot of fun in the beta and everything, but I'm also not like a huge critical about gunplay and all like the sorry, all the different details and stuff. I mean, I just like vehicles and big maps that look and sound nice. I'm not too picky. And secrets, of course.
Yeah.
Series has extensive amounts of secrets that go on for months.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I'm extremely critical.
No,
And
I got a sky
not-
kill.
I'm not entirely sure how well the base game is gonna be for me, at least. Let's just say that. But I mean, at least they have other shit, right? They have they've barely shown. But the portal thing seems cool enough for me, honestly. Like, I'd probably buy it just for that if it's good.
Yeah, only thing I'm worried about with the portal thing is that it sounds like you can't affect the environment in any way. Like, you can only change like player-related loadouts and vehicle placement and stuff like that. Like,
you can
can't-
change like the capture points that get used for the map and stuff like that. Like, you can limit the play space to be smaller or bigger and stuff like that. But it's not like a map. It's not like Forge. It's not like a map editor.
Yeah, so people are gonna have to get really creative. But at least it looks like the editor has the ability to like get pretty in depth with game logic.
The rocket
Yeah,
just blew up.
We got a good view of it because it looks awesome.
The particle effects in this game look really nice. Like the smoke, or when you drive the tank around, it leaves nice tracks in the
Yeah.
grass.
Yeah, there's actual depth to the tread marks too.
Other times it looks kind of like fucking Toy Story ass shit with Woody the operator, but
Yeah, I'm in between when it comes to this. Like, I want the gunplay to be good. I want it to feel like a game I would actually... Because, like, there's a million choices, and I'm not loyal to any one specific shooter. So it's got to really draw me in and be amazing. On the other hand, I also like the fact that the map looks cool, and that I'm actually in a fucking tornado, randomly shooting dudes, and maybe getting a kill every now and then. Like, there's something kind of cool about that, too. So,
Oh, bail on the tornado. We're going out of bounds here.
or the tornado,
how's it running on your computer, by the way?
pretty much flawless.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I've had minimal.
especially when I streamed it, I had a lot of problems with like CPU pitching. Like it'll run at like 100 FPS, and then it'll just like randomly drop down to 50.
I mean, how how lucky we are to complain about 100 to 50 these days, but
Yeah.
no, I know, I get it too. I mean, it's more annoying when you notice the frame drop. But if it was like a steady 50, I'd be fine with that. But noticing the actual frame droppage is not fun. But
You must
yeah, I
be
haven't
playing
had
your
any.
Switch too much if you're saying that.
Yeah, I mean, Slime Rancher was a very demanding game.
Who are you, Sphinxing?
Oh, thank you.
Well, I survived the entire tornado debacle, and then I landed nicely on the ground, and now I'm back in the fight.
This game should be ending in 10 minutes probably.
You know, the beta here technically ends in like an hour and 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I almost missed it entirely, but I'm glad that Sphinx, I'm glad that you messaged me about this, because it was worth it. Even just to see some of the glitches, sure, but the tornado in and of itself was cool enough.
Yeah, they did do a really good job with like the weather. It's a nice change to see like the map go from, you know, bright and sunny to have like crazy weather and stuff happening.
Yeah, that was
'Cause that's
easily the
always,
best
like,
part.
That stuff, especially in Battlefield, has typically always just been like baked in. Like there's night versions of maps, but they're like, you know, totally different maps to make it nighttime and stuff like that.
I mean, it's nothing revolutionary. You know, it's not like a complete overhaul, but it is yeah, it's a nice addition, like a weather system in a shooter like this.
Also, yeah, the storm thing is random, so like you can go several matches and it won't even rain sometimes.
Yeah, the best part is when it's at the end of the match and you've gone like 10 rounds not seeing the tornado, and then it shows up in the last like 30 seconds of the round, and then it ends. And I kind of wish stuff like the rocket launching and the tornado and all that were results of what players did in the game. I know it really wouldn't make sense for the tornado, but I don't know, it just makes it more impactful. If it's like, oh, my team did so well that we need a tornado to help the other team balance it out. You know, like with Battlefield 1 and the...
Yeah, that's why I liked the behemoths.
Yeah, behemoths, those are awesome.
When you said behemoth before, I didn't know what you were talking about because I forgot, and it was just the Zeppelin.
Yeah,
Yeah, right,
there's
and the
there's
train.
a Zeppelin, there's a train,
Big naval
destroyer. There are a bunch of different ones. Yeah. Yeah, I was expecting in this, like, if you launch the rocket, like, your team gets a bonus, or, like, even, like, Battlefield 4 had a thing where, like, if you captured specific points, like, you got extra vehicle spawns, or, like, several maps had, like, a point where if you captured it, you could get in and pilot an AC-130 and, like, shoot on the battlefield. And this is just, like, it's just decoration, pretty much, and it's like, okay, I mean, it looks cool, but I wish there was a point. Especially, like, older games did have a lot of things where, like, if you pressed a bunch of buttons in different places, like, you know, it would activate, like, the rocket engine test, or it would, like, you know, do different shit in the level that, like, was cool. But
Yeah, that's one thing that I would really like to see that probably won't happen, is just more objective-based gameplay than just, like, capture the base. I know Hazard Zone, you're saying, is kind of like that, but what was it, like Battlefront, or it was some... Or maybe, was it 2142, where you actually had a thing like, okay, you gotta get the big ship to rise, and then, like, board the ship, and then go and turn...
yeah,
the
that's
on,
Titan. The Titan.
Yeah, okay, that was 2142, wasn't it?
That one I didn't play, weirdly enough, and I've heard only good things about that one.
It's the worst selling Battlefield of all time.
Oh.
People were mad because they said it was a Battlefield 2 mod for full price like a year after Battlefield 2 came out, so no one bought it.
Meanwhile, the legacy of that game is that it had a lot of diehard fans.
Yeah, the people, I mean, if you play it, like, it is cool. It is a good game. But yeah, a lot of people were salty over that one.
Remember, it had like big mechs you could drive around and stuff too, like walker.
Are we doing another one? Or are we swapping around? What are you
I'm getting kind of tired. But I guess.
I mean, I'm good. I've played this enough.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm good. I want to. It would have been nice to experience a couple more glitches. I didn't see any stretchy necks, and that upsets me greatly.
Yeah, there are no stretchy necks, unfortunately. You probably saw most of the good ragdolls and stuff like that. But
Did you see, this isn't that crazy of a glitch, but if you're in a vehicle long enough, the people sitting in the vehicle will become unaligned with the vehicle itself. So like your pilot will just be like hanging out outside the vehicle and you'll see him pass by and stuff.
No, but that sounds good. That sounds glitchy.
I think if you just sit in the passenger seat of like the Condor or any helicopter where you face sideways, eventually your pilot will just be like sitting in front of you, floating in the air.
Like stuff like that. Just keep it. EA. Just let it be in the game. That's kind of my feel about stuff like that. It's an Easter egg. It's fun.
Like a sanity effect from like the effects of war.
Right. Exactly. It's
fix it and make it rare.
It's like make it a 1 in 99 chance of it happening. But yeah, I guess it was all right. It's not a series that I like the series, but it's not a series that's dear to me. It's just fun. Every now and then I'll play a Battlefield. So this felt like more of that. It did feel very unfocused, and it felt at one point like deathmatch, which is fine, but I want to maybe see what the full game is like, see what the portal shit is, and Hazard Zone. Maybe that'll be good.
Yeah, and the portal stuff is going to have lots of World War II weapons and vehicles and stuff, so you can just have an entirely 1942 battle, but with the technology of 2042.
Okay, now that is much more interesting to me than crazy game modes. So that's cool. I'll probably end up picking this up, and we'll see. But for the most part, I enjoyed playing it, and I appreciate playing it with you guys and seeing some glitches. So, and also Tornado was amazing. So, yeah. So thanks for joining me. And I'll catch you later. So for those out there, it was Bass Clef, Gearmatic, Great Sphinx, The Monotonist, and Vigibum, aka Jeff, who was here a little while ago. So I'm gonna say goodnight. Now you guys can say goodnight at the same time or one by one. I'll let you guys figure it out amongst yourselves.
all right, peace.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Wow, you took turns. Nice job. Okay. All right, later. Bye.